Hello, this is a panel of experts and we're going to talk about globalization. Here we're going to talk about the technological, economical, and social way that this affects the world in the globalization. First, Santiago is going to tell us his research.
In the technological part, I can say that globalization and technology both are provided in a number of benefits for individuals. And here I have an example, which is the rise of the technology that has come, or well, has bring.
Yes, continue please.
Well, for example, with the rise of technology, has come the ability to develop and increase networks of individuals throughout.
Bless you.
Thank you. Continue please.
For example, with the rise. Es que pendejo. Corta todo ese pedazo
Güey.
hasta que empiezo a hablar y
Güey,
eso
ya,
ya-
cuando
Sí,
salimos,
sí,
solo
sí.
lo tenemos que entregar.
No, está bien.
Continúa.
Solamente-
Please,
Ya sé.
please continue.
For example, with the rise of technology has come the ability to develop and increase networks of individuals throughout the world.
Okay, so I'm also an expert in the social way, and I'm going to talk about very briefly.
Yeah.
Vuelvo a repetir.
Una, dos, tres. I'm also an expert. Wait, me tengo que ir. Ya me tengo que ir. Estoy en espera.
Okay.
Una, dos, tres. Thank you, Santiago. I'm also an expert in the social way, and I'm going to talk about this very quickly. Well, what does the globalization does to the social ambit? Well, first of all, there are going to be like broken paradigms, broken taboos, and also the people is going to socialize all over across the world. And also, as an example, it could be like England and North America, that nowadays those countries have so much in common. Well, now we're going to go with Jose Manuel Armando.
Okay. The economy. The world economy or global economy is the economy of the humans of the world. This is very important because as a international change of it is the international change of goods and service that it is expressed in the monetary units of accounts. So it is very important because all of us in the world use these services and goods the same way, but in different value.
Okay, now I'm going to ask a question to Santiago Alegría. How do you think globalization affects the economic way, like Jose Manuel Armando says? Nadie la cae, güey, la cae, porque Santiago es tecnológico, ¿verdad?
Sí, a ver, es que siento que no hagas la pregunta como directa a alguien. O sea, a lo mejor pregunta y cada quien da su punto de vista.
Okay.
Que la pregunta sea abierta.
Okay, now I'm going to ask a question, and how does this affect in your ambit? Well, like globalization, like I don't know. For an example, technological way 10 years ago, we were first seeing Facebook, and now we have a group chat and FaceTime, like that.
Ninguna pregunta.
En inglés, güey.
O sea, por eso que no me la pregunta.
Por eso.
Que digo, I didn't understand. Bueno, otra vez hazla, güey, pero hazla bien, cabrón. Que divas mucho en ese pedazo.
Well, now I'm going to ask a question.
Pues es que te digo, no me preguntes a mí.
No te estoy preguntando, pero no lo estoy diciendo a la cámara, güey.
Que pregunta abiertamente.
Ok.
Porque si no es como muy de que, a ver, Santiago, ¿tú qué opinas? No, o sea, hazlo directo, güey, así como, ¿qué opinan de esto? Y ya, nos das tu punto, yo te doy mi punto. Y tú das tu punto también, güey.
Well, now I would like to ask both of you a question about how does this topic of globalization affect your ambit, your ambit, ambit.
Yeah. Well, I think globalization is going through the time hand by hand with the technological part. This because day by day we have more open doors for people to access the technologies, social media, for schools, and also for researches. We have been developing and having more access to it, going with the globalization.
Thank you, Santiago. And now, Juan Manuel.
Okay, in the economy perspective, well, can be very good that, well, it's happening that the small companies go to other countries and they get bigger. No, they have this chance to increase their money and their wealth and go to other countries, and the social medias helps this transition to be global. But in other perspective, the big companies and the monopolies are controlling like these markets because they have all the money and all the power, and they can like the small companies can't compete with the big companies. So this is a case that it is happening and it is very bad.
Okay, and now in the social way, I would like to describe itself to you as a new phase, like a new era, and we're going to be seeing a lot of improvements in the medical way, and also, as my partner say, in the economic and the technological. And well, I think social like englobe all these because, well, social is like the bedrock that you keep building. And well, now, what businesses are there like directly involved with the technological way? Businesses like, I don't know, like music, like social media, and why?
Well, I think that all the companies and all the industry is in this place because all are trying to be global, and now all are trying to be in the network and in the social medias, and they are trying to be like in the movement of the eco-friendly and all these things that sell. So I think that the most important companies in this moment is Tesla, Google, Facebook, and there are companies that all the world knows, and the name goes to every people.
Okay, so, well, like going beyond, how do you see these companies in 10 or 20 years? These big companies that you talk about.
Well, I think that these companies are going to evolve because it is necessary to the world to give like a big step, because we are in troubles of water, of money, of
natural resources.
Yeah. So these companies that are the big companies will have to evolve.
I think they're adapting and making use of the resources that don't don't don't
Damage.
take damage of the world like the fossil energies. So I think they're using that part, the natural energies like air, solar energy, and also hydraulic.
Well, and how does your technologies are going to evolve, like using this hydraulic and this solar like energy instead of the one that damaged the world?
Well, like nowadays we have these like solar panels that
Capture.
captures the light of the sun, and it like
Produce energy.
eh,
It's English.
Yeah. So you're talking about the new ways to capture energy, right? So solar panels. Well, speaking as myself as a social expert, I would like to say that nowadays is going to be a big change. These new energies, these renewable energies, and well, why? Because in the house, probably in 5 to 10 years, there are going to be so much many people that use solar panels, and also the ways that the car work. I think that they're going to be more electrical instead of like combustion engine. And well, this could have a very large impact in both of these ways, because in an economical way, well, we're talking about a rise of the, I don't know, Teslas or Toyota's hybrid car, and well, in the technological, we're going to find new ways to produce motors, and also new ways to like produce energies that maybe we don't know nowadays. And you want to say something?
¿qué me cuentas esto? Güey, me estás guiando muchísimo en tecnológico. O sea, por eso no te sé contestar porque yo tampoco tengo ni puta idea de qué decirte.
No, pero
Y estamos
explico
no, yo sé,
te
pero,
voy a-
sí, por eso, pero es que a uno le toca tampoco esa parte.
No,
O sea,
pero
estamos
estamos hablando de la
sí,
economía. Ajá, este
por eso, pero no te guíes tanto como en un tema, ¿sabes?
No,
O sea,
pero es
te
que
dije-
esta madre de
pero
los
te digo,
carros
o sea,
toca los
solamente
dos.
haz las preguntas abiertas. O sea, no sea de que
Por eso,
es que no las estás haciendo
pero se
abiertas.
me estaba preguntando a mí
Ajá.
también, y tú te metiste
Pero es
y ahí
que,
fue cuando...
pero es que la pregunta me la hizo a mí, güey, tecnológica. O sea, la primera,
Sí,
o sea, y
ya.
tú ya respondiste, güey, porque yo no supe qué responder. O sea,
Sí,
solamente
sí,
no,
sí,
sí, por
ya,
eso,
ya, ya.
solamente no te...
Sí. Well, now, who wants to talk about the disadvantage of the globalization?
Well, I think, well, in the technological part, technology generates addiction, and like all addictions, encourages the isolation of people.
Okay. You would like to talk about the disadvantage?
Yeah. Well, the disadvantages in the world, I think that some countries are like big countries with big money and with contacts and with possession of other countries in the world. So they don't give a chance of the small countries to grow and to make a health economy. they want to take advantage of all the countries like USA that wants to be in possession of other countries because of their natural resources and their fossil energies.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's a disadvantage because we are not in the same race like China, Germany, USA, and these countries aren't helping the small countries. So
Okay. Now, in the social ambit, well, there are going to be like so much jobs that they're going to disappear because of these new energies and also these new ways to think. And now, who would like to tell me the pros of the globalization?
But first, I have also one more point about the disadvantages. One is that all the equipment that we use in our daily lives, all the technological equipment, it has a harmful effect on the environment because of all the radiation that it contains, and also some parts of the materials are not disposable. So I think we will need to look forward to have better materials for us and also for the environment, so that we don't have any problem.
I have a question to Santiago. You mentioned later that sorry. You mentioned that the technology is addictive. Well, yeah, but it is part of our process, you know. Without this, we can do better, and we can do like better research, or be like the humans of the new world without these phones, without these tablets. So how can you remove this addictive issue, and how can you do better with that?
Well, I think it's a question of doing this process by ourselves, by trying to use in moderation our media. I'm not saying about like the phone, just because right now we are addicted to social media. So I can say that to have this order to try to reduce the time spent in these networks.
Okay. Now to finish, who wants to give me their personal opinion, their personal expert opinion? Like, not about. Okay, what's that? Okay, now who can tell me the pros of the globalization in the social ambit? Santiago?
Well,
Llevan 19 minutos.
Ah, no mames, ya cortalo. Bueno, no, espera,
Córtalo, güey.
déjame despedirme.
no, pendejo.
Ya vamos 19,
Oye,
güey.
pero es que tenemos puros como cosas así.
Pero
güey.
no creo que 5 minutos de... O sea, sí nos echamos un buen rato de...
Sí.
Solamente, a ver, entonces ya no esta pregunta.
No,
Y
sí,
solamente-
Mira, vamos a lo de personal
Sí, sí. Y ya.
y a una conclusión.
Well, now I would like to conclude this panel of experts with my personal opinion. And well, I think globalization is good and bad in the same ways. First of all, because good, we can interact with new people, with new cultures, but maybe bad because we are not mature enough, or maybe as countries we can't see ourselves like helping other countries. But once we solve this, I think this could be so much world, because we could be very like strong, and that in the social way, like in the people and face to face ambit. Now, José Manuel, could you please tell me your personal opinion?
In my personal opinion, I think it is very good because. Qué pendejo. O sea, sí lo dije mal, pero ¿y qué?
Ya, sí, sí, sí. Es más, va.
Ah, qué la puta
No,
madre.
no va a ser así, no va a ser así. Cuando lo hagas,
Perdón, let's go, let's go.
Ah, ya. Ok.
Otra vez.
Qué pendejo, tengo que ir,
A ver, va.
Well, I can say in my personal view about the technological part that we're going somewhere and taking the part that I said at first, we're going hand by hand with the globalization. The technologies are developing and having more functionalities, and we're having much more advantages of it. So I think we're going on the right way. We just need to try to reduce some cons and start making more positive points about this with the social and the economic part, and also a very important part is the environmental one.
Okay, thank you. Now, José Manuel.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think it is very good because the industry and the employees are like hand to hand, and they are getting these benefits in the same way, because all the employees and all the persons can go to other countries and to other industries, and they can get jobs, and they earn money that it is of a company of other country. So it is very good to the people and the industry in the same way.
Okay, thank you. With this, we have finished the panel of experts, and we hope to see you in the next one. Hasta pronto.
¿Y de qué te ríes?
¿Por qué? Güey, es que estás de la verga, güey. Me queda así y veo que se
Ya,
mueve
córtale,
una,
güey, córtale.
veo que se mueve una pinche pelusota y veo que Diego está como pinche cucaracha, güey.